So, Cadillac Racing, a rumour of them coming onto the Formula 1 grid and becoming the 11th team, surfaced during this weekend's Las Vegas Grand Prix. Something that's kind of come out of nowhere, really. I mean, obviously they tried to join as an engine supplier for Andretti, but that was battered back by the F1 teams, and now it looks as though this announcement is imminent, especially if you ask the Formula 1 CEO of McLaren, Zak Brown. Now, he's been a big supporter of this. I don't know if he has skin in the game in some sort of way in terms of some of his friends maybe running Cadillac. I don't know. Obviously, he's a guy who's... These guys have got a lot of connections and interests. It wouldn't surprise me in that sense, but at least they've got some support from one of the teams, at least that being McLaren, clearly. So if it comes to some kind of vote, they can probably count on them. But let's get into it, guys, because when I brought you this announcement this weekend, I was very much skeptical about it because it would need a big swing of kind of opinions and the way these teams vote, because obviously Andretti Cadillac were denied earlier this year. But let's have a look at this article here on the F1 Chronicle.com, see if we can shed some more light on the situation. The deal is signed and sealed, but under wraps for now. Cadillac F1 will debut in Formula 1 in 2026. AP news agency cited several anonymous industry sources saying that Liberty Media-owned Sport does not want to make the news official on the day of its prestigious Las Vegas Grand Prix. Sky Italia claims the announcement will be made this coming week. As a reported condition of Cadillac being granted the 11th F1 team slot is that the Andretti name needed to be dropped, even though the team will be based out of Andretti Global's new Silverstone headquarters. Bizarre, so they'll still be associated with Andretti but not have the name. I wonder why they don't want the name. Andretti's a name that has history in Formula 1, to say the least. Ferrari is expected to supply the power units in 27 and 26, with Cadillac owner GM General Motors to then build its own engines from 2028. The discussion is between the FIA, the team, and FOM. Ferrari team boss Fred Vasseur said in Las Vegas, "It's not our choice, but if it's good for the sport, good for the show, good for business, and adds values to the sporting side, then we are all okay." So it sounds like Ferrari are in favour too. I mean, in a sense they would be, because that'd be more money for them. They're losing out on the money for supplying Sauber, obviously, who are going to make their own engine as Audi in 26. So they've effectively got a customer slot ready to be taken by somebody. Sky Deutschland and Blick newspaper said the car is also being developed in the Toyota wind tunnel in Cologne. Wow, that's still going. Zak Brown, the McLaren CEO, also hinted that he already knows Cadillac F1 will debut in 26. "We haven't been told officially, but we are involved with GM with our IndyCar team. I've seen them here and they seem to have big smiles on their faces," said the American. "So I think the announcement is probably inevitable, and it would be great to have another manufacturer join the sport alongside Audi. GM has a great history in motorsport, so I think it will be great. More competition. The fans will definitely be excited." It's believed that Cadillac will need to pay between $200 to $600 million in a new team entry fee that will compensate the dilution of the prize pool for the existing teams. Red Bull team boss Christian Horner is quoted as saying by Kleiner Zeitung, "I don't want the prize pot to be diluted as a result, but it's probably going to cost us all a little bit." Oh, boo-hoo, Christian. Oh, that poor Red Bull. Red Bull don't have enough money, guys. Come on, feel sorry for Red Bull. They don't have enough of that. A multi-billion-dollar energy drinks corporation that has sold around the world. Yeah, they're struggling for money, aren't they? I mean, they're down to 2 Formula 1 teams now, aren't they? Poor them. But in all seriousness, I think it'd be great. I mean, I want an 11th team in Formula 1. I think there should be 13 teams in Formula 1. I want to see the full 26 car grid, because that's the amount that's allowed in the Concord agreement. I want to see the whole 26 car grid filled up, and that's something we've not seen since 90s. Must be early 90s, probably, I would say. It's been a long time. We had 24 cars back in 2012, before HRT left us. Rest in peace. But yeah, I would be very excited to see it. It's a bit odd how they're needing to drop the Andretti name, but they'll still work out of the Andretti base at Silverstone. I find that really odd. What has Formula 1 got against Andretti? What did Michael do? I mean, he was pretty terrible when he was in Formula 1. driving for McLaren, but that can't be it. That can't be it. There must be something else going on. Guys, if you've got any theories about that, I want to hear them. That's really odd. But if the end goal is still the same and we achieve it by getting an 11th team, I'm all here for it. But guys, let us know your thoughts in the comments below as always. Like, share, comment, subscribe, ring the bell as well, and we'll see you very soon for some more F1 news and reaction right here on the F1Chronicle.com. Have a good one.